A question by Mark on my personal finance video number 1, which I'd highly recommend you watch if you haven't. What do you do when money runs out? In the first video, I talked about how I stopped working early 2018. I slowed down extremely, and I stopped for sure, like completely, about end or mid 2019, which is almost 9 months of no work for me right now. Pure no work, just doing whatever I want, whatever my heart desires. If I want to meet girls, chase girls. If I want to work on my health, go do some stuff in the farm. If I want to work on my emotions, read some things about clearing my emotions and being mentally more sharp, working on my soul and so on, right? Just being happy and being here and actually living life, not being a zombie that has this every day, the same day over and over again. So that was my life. But the question of Mark is, what do you do when money runs out? And thank you for the inspiration for this personal video. Finance number 3, personal finance video. This is why I will not run out of money, and it's an experiment that I've been pretty much running for the last 9 months, and I tend to run for the rest of my life, and you guys are welcome to follow along as I do it. I believe that the way you perceive the world is the way the world will perceive you. It's something that's kind of called quantum science, and it's everything is based on how you perceive it. That's how it'll be. It's science that's being discovered or rediscovered right now as we speak. It's a quote unquote on the edge of science, but some ancient mystics have kind of been hinting towards it for a really long time, and there's obviously a reason why. I'm going to explain you what my current mindset is about money and why I will not run out of money. So if you are stuck in a belief, what self-help books will call a limiting belief, that I do not have enough money for the rest of my life, I need more money, I don't have enough, because if you want more, that means you don't have enough right now. And by chasing money, you're admitting and making the truth of your bubble, of your reality be, you do not have enough money right now, and that will manifest itself as reality, and you will not have enough money to live your life. However, if you make some pretty radical decisions, which is not an easy switch, it's making a complete 180 and saying, yes, I do have enough money, the future is irrelevant. If I need money, it will show up, even if it's not in my pocket right now. It will make its way to my pocket, and I will have it when I need it. Right now, the money I need, I have. If I look at my current bank account or the cash I have with me, I have more than enough money for, I would say, a comfortable half a year. My entire portfolio, probably 2-3 years, if I look at all my cryptocurrency holdings. And if I look at my cryptocurrency holdings as a fact that they grow exponentially, and if I take out half every year, I will theoretically have enough for a lifetime, but that's a different video. My whole mindset right now is not being stressed about money, because when and if you're working, you don't have that freedom of inspirations, freedom of good ideas. So by thinking, and this is how, let me give you a scientific explanation, not a metaphysical one, why this works. When you are stuck in a process of making money, that means you're not relaxing. That means your brain is not empty. You're not sitting in nature and making a barbecue. You're not visiting your parents, visiting family of your girlfriend, and just reading self-help books, reading books about from great saints that are alive right now, or that were alive recently, or people that will be considered saints in a couple hundred years, or just some really advanced works of literature or whatever. So when you're stuck in this making money, you don't have the freedom to get good ideas. So right now, about 3 months ago, I had this amazing idea for a business. When I was talking to my friend, a big YouTuber, I was like, why don't we do this exact thing ourselves? And it's possibly $1 billion idea. Now, if it'll happen or not happen, I'm okay with it either way. It's something happening in the background. It's more of a really, really small hobby I do passively. But that idea could potentially make me, a couple million in a couple of years if it works out. And I did not much work. I was just the person who got the idea and told the people who need to do it to do it. Now, if it happens, I'll get a percentage. I'll be very happy, and I won't have to work for another 20-30 years. But the whole point is the whole reason I got that idea, and that the idea came to me in the first place, is because I said I have enough money. I'm gonna retire about 9 months ago, and I don't need to ever work again. If I have to work again, let me just put out this fire. If there's a fire I need to put out, I'll put out when it comes, right? So by being in this clear state of not being stressed with everyday things, everyday minimal wage jobs or jobs you just don't like, if you're doing something you don't like, you don't have the freedom to think freely. You don't have the freedom to be outside the box. By being outside the box, you will see the truth and the reality that money is everywhere around us. And it's just a question of how you want to make money, not do you want to make money. It's just a question of what's the most fun thing you want to do while you're making money. For example, this is fun for me right now, making a video a day. I record a couple of videos at once, then publish them over the next couple of days. And this is fun because I'm talking about stuff I love talking about, And who knows, if it's meant to be, and you know, if fate decides so, this YouTube channel might pay my bills a year from now, just from AdSense, or who knows what. Or I might meet a person who might be my next business partner, who's my fan or watches my YouTube channel right now, or 6 months from now. Because it's about the stuff that it's about the reality you make around you, and you decide what reality you make around you. But you don't only decide it with how you think, you also decide it with the words you speak, and most importantly with the actions you take. So unless those three things are aligned, your thoughts, words, and actions, it's not a reality. It's a misalignment. It's a clusterfuck. You're giving yourself directions, yet going in the other direction, and you're confusing yourself and the world around you. So welcome to my reality, and I hope you can join me and learn something here with me as I'm learning as well.